Hey there, Diana here from DianaGraceThompson.com, empowering internet and network marketers to leverage the full power of the internet to build passive residual income. So thanks so much for taking the time to check out what I have to say here. My intention is to build as much value as I can in a way that you can understand. So this is continuing on a series of basically what you need to do to really tap into your warm market. Now, I know a lot of us when we first come online, you probably don't have a following, right? You probably don't have any kind of list. You don't have you're starting from nothing maybe. Or if you've been in the industry for 90 days or longer and you still really don't have a following or anybody engaging on your content, or you're not making money or anything like that, I'm teaching you, I'm going through this little mini series of the skill sets that you need to get good at in order to start, tapping into your warm market and just earning money from your warm market as you learn about traffic generation and whatnot. You should be doing these things simultaneously, okay? You should be growing your traffic, as you are prospecting and networking, okay? But so I'm just taking you through the series. The first video talks about the number one skill, which is finding prospects. A lot of people struggle with generating leads, right? They experience a lot of pushback. I need you to go watch the first video because I went into depth on that and I showed you exactly what you could do in order to find prospects and make a connection, right? So in this video, I'm going to talk about the number two skill set that you need to master essentially. Okay, so when I first started in my network marketing business online, I didn't have any influence. Okay, I started with nothing. Okay, I couldn't get people. Yeah, I had blew past my warm market. I didn't know how to expand past that. Okay, so in that last video I actually told you about that. It's pretty much find the prospect, make the connection, okay, to start expanding. Now what do you do after you make the connection? So, basically, like I said, I didn't have influence. I couldn't get people to take a look at what I had to offer because I just looked at like everybody else. I was just told to just go spam my links, whatever, throughout social media. And that really repelled instead of attracted people. Okay. So, after learning how to first find prospects and, make the initial connection, I didn't know how to invite them to my opportunity or understand what it is I have to offer. So, I invested in some courses, got some coaching, and I learned that building relationships, okay, building relationships, write that down, building relationships, and focusing on what the other person wants, okay? It's all about the other person and what they're looking for, okay? And not so much about my company or my products. So, if you do this right, people will close themselves, if you learn how to listen to what it is that they want and, who they are. So, your goal isn't to immediately recruit, when you're going and networking and prospecting, it's not to immediately recruit or gain a customer. The initial objective is to educate your prospects on what it is that you have to offer. No need to spam, just educate. Okay. And, here is how you invite prospects to learn, more about what you have to offer. Okay. And don't forget that, when you're dealing with people, it doesn't, offline is the same, online is the same. You're building relationships with real people. Okay, so you want to build rapport, okay, and get to know others. If a need or want arises in that conversation, then you want to be more of a consultant and just like connect your product or opportunity with what your prospect wants. So for example, I'll give you something you can take today. Okay, so say for example, somebody you're talking to, a prospect, says basically they just confide in you. They're like, I'm really struggling in my business and I have no support. Now, me, what I could say, if I could show you a way to start having success in your business and provide you one-on-one support, solutions to their problems, okay, would you be interested or would you be open? They always respond, yes, absolutely, sure, yes, give it to me, whatever, right? And all I do is just send them to a third party information. It could be a video that I made. I know for my primary business, my coaching, I create my videos. So I send them to the video. Instead of repeating myself over and over, I send them to a video that explains everything they need to know to get started. Okay. And then after that, it's follow up, which I'll go more into that in this series, right? Because that is a skill set that you need to get good at. So, take that. I hope you wrote that down. Take that, recap the number one skill set is to actually find prospects. A lot of people struggle with that. But once you do that, because I could hand you, a bunch of leads, but do you know how to connect? How to essentially close the sale, right? So watch this video again. But yes, that's the recap. You want to be able to find the prospects. After that, what do you do? So you want to build relationships. And in doing that and building rapport, some people will tell you what they're struggling with. Because again, or not again, I never said this, but 97% of marketers you see online are struggling, okay? So you're going to run into more people that are struggling than are not. So all you do is, like I gave you the example, they tell you what their problem is. You say, if I could show you how to fix that problem, would you be interested? Don't tell them about your products. Don't tell them about nothing, okay? Just pique curiosity, right? And if they say yes, they get permission, send them, the third party information to give them more information, okay? And that right there, if you could do that on a regular basis in your business, I would love to see your results. I would love to see your results. That's just going to change your business dramatically from getting pushback, from facing rejection. It's a rejection-free way of building your business, right? So, that's what I have for you today. So if you want to learn more about network marketing and prospecting, just, come to our free live event this Saturday. It's actually every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern. Right? And, definitely spots are limited, so lock in your spot. Click the link around this video and register for that free live coaching event, and we'll open it up for a Q&A at the end of it, and we can tell you about a bit more about what we have going on, okay? So I will see you in the next video. Thanks very much for watching. Bye now. Click the link below to register.